Gaurav, Hare Krishna, everyone. Are we ready? Okay. We'll begin with prayers to Srila Prabhupada. I offer my respects to His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is very dear to Lord Krishna. O Spiritual Master, I offer my respects to you. You are servant of your Guru, Saraswati Goswami, and you are kindly preaching the message of Lord Chaitanya and delivering the Western countries. Panchatattva Mantra. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gauri Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna Mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Good evening, everybody. Hare Krishna. I hope all of you are doing well. Happy to see you after 2 weeks. So, we are on our third session of Vaishnava Aparadha. Vaishnava Aparadha means offending a Vaishnava or hurting a Vaishnava. So, I will just type it. In the language of devotees, is it visible to everybody, the chat? Is it visible? Okay. So, Vaishnava Aparadha means hurting, insulting, or making fun of another devotee. Do you little bit, is anybody able to understand? Do you remember what we learned in previous classes? It's been some gap now, so I thought I'll just refresh the memories. So Vaishnava Aparadha means hurting a devotee, insulting, or making fun of another devotee. So on this theme, we also did a skit with 4 devotees, deaf devotees, who enacted that how they are gossiping about somebody. You remember? Yeah. So all that was part of it. So those who have not seen, please watch the recording. So that is why in this class also I am repeating what we did earlier, little bit. We cannot go into the detail of the entire class, but yes, I can just give little refresher kind of points. So as we see that Vaishnava Aparadha is actually a very serious offense, it's not a crime, but it is like you're hurting somebody. You're hurting, and not any ordinary person. You are hurting a devotee of the Lord, somebody who is chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, and you are hurting that person, right? So it is a very, very serious thing. So let me make you understand in this way. Uh, Suppose you have elders in your family, or you have, uh, you need to pay respects to that person. Even in your office life also, you have boss, or in any relationship, you have some level of, uh, you know, respect in our relationship. So we need to respect that, and we need to avoid insulting somebody, right? We need to avoid hurting that the emotions or the sentiment of that person. Why? Because if we insult somebody, we will not get the blessings of our elders. We will not, they will not appreciate. They will in fact get hurt about it. So similarly, even in devotee life also, if you want to advance in spiritual life, we need to respect the other devotee. Why? Because like you, they're also chanting Krishna's name. And we cannot progress if we do not have blessings of other devotees. If you are insulting somebody, if you are hurting another devotee, we will not get their blessings. We will not get their love and affection. So in order to achieve success in spiritual life, we also need blessings of other devotees. And if we offend them, we lose the opportunity to receive that blessing. And you see that slowly we will, instead of progressing, we will come down in our spiritual life. We will slowly, we will come down, we will like fall down. So Krishna takes this offense very seriously. He can, if you say anything against Krishna, Krishna might still forgive you. But if you say something against his devotees, Krishna does not take it very, very seriously, very, very lightly. He takes these things very seriously. So in the words of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, I'm just quoting from a book by Lord Chaitanya. And Mahaprabhu said that every living being is my servant. Therefore, I cannot tolerate any kind of violence against them. So violence doesn't necessarily means that you are physically hurting somebody or you're killing somebody. Violence also means hurting somebody. It says hurting the feelings of somebody else. So Mahaprabhu would say that I cannot tolerate any kind of violence against anybody, against my devotees. And further, Mahaprabhu said that I will destroy anyone who tries to offend my servants. Therefore, you give up this offensive attitude and criticism of Vaishnavas and chant the holy name of Lord Krishna. So, anyone who does this, I guarantee I will certainly grant him liberation. That means I will free him from the cycle of birth and death if sincerely that person chants the holy name and does not offend my devotee, does not hurt my devotee. So, although all of you who are present here, if you're new, I'm not sure. Many of you are old uh, participants, old time devotees only. So, anybody, you all know that you have been regularly chanting the Hare Krishna mantra. But if you are committing any kind of offense, then it is a guarantee that you will fall down in your spiritual life. Not today, tomorrow, or 6 months, you will fall down. And Krishna will not accept you. So we have to take these offenses very, very extremely seriously. We have to be very alert all the time that we should not commit these kind of offenses anytime. Okay, so I'm going to list. We did cover one gossip uh, thing, which is one of the items in the list, but I'll again put everything in the list, and so that it becomes easy for. So basically, against when we are talking about a Vaishnava Aparadha, so there are mainly six Vaishnava Aparadha which have been listed in our scriptures. Okay, so first of all is we should not kill him. We should not kill, actually physically kill a devotee. Okay, so this is number one. Number two is we should not talk bad about a devotee. So in this, we covered the gossip thing, that the drama that you all saw. We should not talk bad things about anybody. Okay. And then the third is being envious or hating him. Okay. And then comes fourth, if you don't praise that devotee. Now, suppose uh, I'll give you example. Actually, we will discuss all these points. If not today session, I'm planning to take 2 points today because all will not be able to cover them. So fourth is not praising him. So praising him means that suppose you see that somebody is doing a very good service to Krishna. Somebody is going to temple regularly or conducting preaching class or conducting, telling other people to chant Hare Krishna. So if you see that there is some very good quality in that devotee, and if you do not praise him, if you do not give appreciation, that is also considered to be a Vaishnava Aparadha. Okay, so even that is also, if you keep quiet and you don't like it and you're not appreciating that person, that is also not good sign. Fifth is being angry at him. You shout at that devotee and okay, something wrong. If in the service of Krishna, if he's done something wrong, it is okay. You can, raise your voice, but that also decently, not like very uncivilized person. But otherwise, like without rhyme and reason, you should not be angry at a devotee. And last is very, I found this to be very difficult to do, is not being happy upon seeing. Now somebody is in front of you and you're not smiling at him and you're not inside your heart, you're not feeling happy seeing him. That is also aparadh. That is also offense. So can you imagine how careful we need to control our mind, control our feelings, and how nice a person we have to become. Otherwise, every step we are committing a Vaishnava Aparadha. So these are very difficult actually. Not so difficult also, but if you daily think about them and practice that, okay, if I do this, Krishna will get upset with me, then I think you can really manage and practice these qualities within your heart. So to advance in spiritual life, it is very, very important that we do not, fall trap to any of these six offenses. So second point, like which is talking bad about things about him, we to some extent we did cover when we did that gossiping drama. So I'm going to take today first and third point, which is not killing him and being envious or hating him. Just give me a second, sir. So anybody wants to record the meeting, we will send the recording. No need to separately record the meeting. We will send it. Sometimes it comes late to you, but definitely we don't miss out on the recordings, right? Okay, so we are now going to take the first point, which is not killing him. Now you would be wondering, who is going to kill? We are not murderers. How can we kill somebody? We are not like that. We are nice people only. So I will give you an example from scriptures, and then you will realize that yes, this killing things within devotee also is possible. It can happen. It is definitely a very, very um, heinous act or heinous act. It is like a very, very big sin to kill somebody, and it destroys our devotion, it destroys our bhakti completely. So I'll give you one example is of Duryodhan. People know Duryodhan in Mahabharata. Pandavas were five brothers and Kauravas were 100 brothers, and the eldest one was Duryodhan. Do people know him? You know Duryodhan? Duryodhan is Mahabharata. Yes, yes. Shilpa is showing the dice game, and okay. So Duryodhan in his life, he did not want to give anything to the Pandavas. Actually, the Pandavas also had right on the throne. They, the eldest one of the Pandavas, Yudhishthir, was supposed to be the king, but Duryodhan was so evil-hearted. He was so much full of jealousy and hatred for the Pandavas that he planned not one but many times to kill the Pandavas. And Pandavas were not ordinary people. They were actually the devotees. They were very big devotees of the Lord. In fact, Krishna himself, in the battle of Kurukshetra, Krishna himself came like, driving the chariot of Arjun. So that is why all the Pandavas, here we are talking about hurting a devotee. right? So we are not talking about like outside people. We are talking about people who are devotees of Krishna, who are constantly remembering and chanting and doing service to Krishna. Okay, so we are discussing here about Vaishnava Aparadha, means offending somebody who is a devotee of the Lord, hurting somebody physically, emotionally, or making fun of a devotee. Yeah, we are specifically talking about devotee here. So Duryodhan tried many times. So if I have to go into uh, examples from scriptures, then it will take a long time. But quickly, I can give you one or two examples. Like he tried to add poison to their food. Apart from that, he said, "I have built a nice palace for you. You all, with your wife Draupadi and your mother Kunti, you can go and live in that place." And in the darkness of night, he sent his soldiers and they set fire to that house. So this is like they Duryodhan tried all his way, all whatever he could to kill the Pandavas, so that if they are killed, then they will not ask for the kingdom, and then the kingdom will be his, and he can rule. He was very ambitious. He was very evil-hearted. So that is one very great example from scriptures that we should not kill a devotee, right? So he directly committed this such a big offense towards the devotees. So we are discussing now the first point of not killing. So when we do that, it destroys our bhakti. And it becomes so, even if you're chanting, you're doing all services, but at the same time, if you are planning to kill somebody, or if you are hating somebody, that, oh God, I just don't want to see the face of this person. I wish that he may die one day. If you hate somebody so much, then your bhakti will get destroyed. Okay. So now let's move on to point number 3. So probably we'll discuss point 2 again. As I said earlier, that talking bad things about him, we covered few points like gossiping and spreading rumors about somebody. We can come back to it maybe next week. So today I'm going to cover being envious or hating him. So so I want to ask now all of you, have you seen this quality, bad quality in any of among the deaf people? Have you noticed that within deaf people also who are chanting Krishna's name, is there a feeling of hatred or jealousy or envy among even the deaf people? Has anybody noticed that?
Mixed answers, Mataji. Some are saying we haven't seen it. Some are saying there are few.
There are a few. Okay. So point is that we should be aware. What is Murli Krishna saying?
Murli Prabhuji is saying that some who have taken Dikha,
Uh,
when when they have taken Dikha and stuff like that. So somebody who takes Dikha, Mataji, they become very orthodox. I mean, very fixed with the kinds of things, but then there are
Mm.
others who are still in their journey who still sometimes take tea and coffee, so it becomes very difficult. So maybe that level of discipline where all of them are able to follow all the rules, but some people are flexible, miss sometimes, then they feel a little bit of jealous, maybe.
Yeah. No, it's nothing to do with tea, coffee. Yes, of course, after Diksha, we are not supposed to take tea, coffee, but it is a little more. Yeah, we are not pure as yet, so we are still struggling with ourself only, with our negative things. But here we are not talking about just at the level of tea and coffee. We are talking at the level of, okay, I'll give you an example. Uh, So from among devotees only, let me see. Say we have Shilpa or we have Uma and we have Vishnu. So these people are very good in their social media skills. So very artistic and they connect very nicely with other people. They create very nice content in terms of connecting to other people. So now if I'm deaf and I will look at them, I might develop a feeling of little envy or jealous. How come they are so active and how come they are so intelligent and so artistic? Like Vishnu is there, how come he's traveling so much and he's making such nice reels? Or we have Uma who's making such nice art and craft. She's managing work at home and she has in-laws and she's managing them. At the same time, she's making such nice artwork. Yeah. So looking at the other person, looking at the other devotee, you might develop these feelings of little envy or hatred, even jealousy also. So that is, I'm talking about very, very small things. We are not talking about some big things. Those small, small feelings that we get inside, that is also very bad for our bhakti. See, all of you who are present here, you are very serious about your Krishna consciousness. You are seriously want to advance in your spiritual life. Okay, it's fine, you cannot hear, but your thoughts, your emotions are the same like hearing people, isn't it? There is no difference. So if your hearing people has things like jealousy and hatred or envy, even among deaf also. So this is something we all should sit and think about. Nobody will come and tell. See, because since you cannot interact, since you cannot hear, you cannot interact, so probably people don't get to know. But you yourself, you
Sorry,
know,
Mataji. You don't interact as in?
as in you don't, hearing people don't get to know, you're not able to voice it, but you can sign it, right? You're able to sign your emotions, but again, the other person might not get to know that you are envious.
Oh, sorry,
You're not
Mataji,
able
I'm
to understand.
missing. So what right now we are
Okay,
seeing a
okay.
video
I'll
and we feel
I'll just
jealous,
I'll
and there's
change
a
the
hearing person who feels anger, and same deaf person feels anger.
correct.
But I
So
didn't
these are all
understand you can express it, and who doesn't understand it?
so it is not vocal. See, in hearing community, it becomes vocal. The other people also around you get to know.
So hearing people would understand hearing people, okay?
Yeah, correct. Even if in deaf community, if you
Hmm.
do not express through sign language, and if you
Hmm.
keep it to yourself, then
Hmm.
the other person might not even know. So what the
The other
point I'm
person is
trying
deaf
to,
or hearing.
other person is also deaf.
Okay. If the deaf person doesn't show it but feels it, they won't come to know. But they're watching a
Yeah,
phone, no, Mataji. Right now they're watching Instagram or those kind of videos.
okay.
right? That's what you said, that Uma Mataji or
Ah,
all these people who are making good videos, you see the video and you're feeling jealousy. That's where I am. So
right, right.
how
Okay.
are the people around?
People around in the sense that, see, these are very, very subdued things. Things like jealousy and envy, hatred. Nobody actually gets to see these things very easily. The only person who can see this is yourself. So, point I'm trying to make here is that if you start getting jealous of somebody, especially if you start getting jealous of a devotee, or you start hating him for some good seva that he is doing, then you will realize that slowly, slowly, your bhakti will get destroyed. How? You will stop having interest in chanting. You will not like attending classes. You will feel, oh, Uh, what is this irritating thing all the time sitting and chanting and not enjoying life, not enjoying good food? So that is the way we can actually realize that earlier I used to enjoy chanting, but now I don't have a taste for chanting. I'm not enjoying it. I'm not enjoying going to temple. I'm not enjoying chanting. So at that, if you are feeling that, then you should actually sit in silence and focus. Were you at any time jealous of somebody? Are you at any time hating somebody, some devotee? Did you say anything bad about that devotee? Did you get angry at any devotee? So, if the answer is yes, because you only can understand whether you were having that feeling. See, I will know if I'm jealous of somebody. I will know. No, even if nobody knows, I will know in my heart that yes, I don't like him because you know he's exceptionally smart and intelligent and doing such good work. So please be careful tomorrow if you lose interest in bhakti. This is actually a warning sign for all of us, even for me also. If tomorrow you lose interest in bhakti, 100% you have committed any of these six offenses. This is a guarantee. So, this list of six offenses, you should keep it ready with yourself all the time. It should be stamped and it should be like, how we take a print and put it in front of in our bedroom, we paste it so that we see it daily and we get reminded that yes, like how we put Krishna's photo in front. Why? So that we get reminded of him. Similarly, if we have these 6 points in front of us, then you will be reminded that yes, I don't have to do these things. If I do things, any of these six things, Krishna will get upset with me, and I will lose interest in bhakti, and I will go away from Krishna. So one example I don't remember if anybody of you remember was of Haridas Thakur.
Uma Mataji is saying, what do we write, Mataji?
Not write, but probably if writing is difficult, then at least
No, she's
this
asking
is,
about should we write the Hare Krishna mantra or should we write these 6 points?
yeah, you should write these 6 points and make sure you don't do them. You have to avoid doing them. Yeah, I
Mataji,
will
she's
put it
saying
in
if
the
you
group.
can write it on the group, then
Yes,
we
I
can do
will
it.
put it in the group, and I will also ask some devotee to make a short video on this, so that just a few seconds video, very short, maybe 20-30 seconds video, so that you keep it as a ready reference, because reading you might not be able to relate so easily, but a video, somebody signing it, you can very easily relate, right? So I will try to put these 6 points. I will request some devotee to sign it, and we'll post it in the group, so that always throughout your life you should keep it ready in front of you, that I don't want to commit any of these 6 offenses. So I was talking about example of Haridas Thakur. So we all know Haridas Thakur was Brahmaji, and you know he he took uh, he took birth in when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came.
Sorry, Mataji, some request that Hindi. In English, Mataji, if this can be shared.
Yeah, I will send it in English, but there are people in the group who cannot read. For them, I am saying that we will also make a video. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So I was talking about Haridas Thakur, that how, uh, he used to chant 3 lakh times a day. You remember, all of you? And Ramchandra Khan, who was in the government authority, and he wanted to bring a bad name to Haridas. And what he does, he sends a prostitute. Everybody remembers that story?
Yes, Mataji, yes, yes. Most of them are saying yes, they remember.
Yes, yes. So now what is Ramchandra Khan feeling? That's jealousy, right? He's jealous of that. How come this Haridas is so popular? The whole village is going to him. He was not liking it. He was a very senior government office person, a very big position. So when such a big position person sees that, some sadhu is getting all the popularity, he will become so jealous. I am powerful. I am famous. People should respect me. But here, this sadhu is not even wearing proper clothes. He's not even living properly. He has no proper house to stay. He is becoming so popular. He is becoming so famous. So he was so jealous. And as a result, what happened? His house, entire village was looted by the government. He was snatched away of all his property and material wealth. all his fortune was destroyed. So from this example, we see that how jealousy and hatred, it can be so uh, very, very damaging to our life. So here Ramchandra Khan was not even a devotee. He was a normal person. You all are trying to become devotees. So if you have this hatred and jealousy in your heart, then imagine what will happen to your spiritual life. Everything will be destroyed, right? So is both the points very clear to you? Not killing. Killing we learned from the example of Duryodhan and how he was trying to kill the Pandavas who were devotees of the Lord. And from hatred and jealousy, I gave you, examples from your real life that how devotees, some deaf devotees who are doing so well in art and craft or social media, and if somebody looks at them and feel, oh, I'm jealous or I'm not liking what they're doing. Or from scriptures, we learned about Ramchandra Khan and Haridas. So all these examples show that how dangerous is hatred and jealousy, especially towards a devotee, because Krishna never forgets. We also learn from the story of Durvasa and Ambarish, right? Durvasa, Sudarshan Chakra was chasing him because Durvasa got angry at Ambarish. And Amrish Maharaj was a devotee of the Lord. So Lord said, you tried to hurt my devotee by killing him. So now I can't help it. So Krishna says, I can't help it. You have to say sorry to my devotee. I can't forgive you. So Krishna cannot grant forgiveness. So who has to forgive? So suppose tomorrow you have offended somebody. Who will forgive you? Krishna will not forgive you. You have to go ask forgiveness from that devotee only. You have to go there and say, Prabhuji, Mataji, sorry. I'm very sorry. I did this against you. And if that devotee forgives you, then it is fine. Then your life, then you're safe. Okay. So I hope both these points are clear to us.
Mataji, some people are asking what are the 6 points, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
Okay, I'll read them again.
No, it is there in the chat, right?
Yeah, it is there in the chat only. Mhm. Yeah, you can see the chat. Yeah, I'll post it also. I'll post it. And video might take time, but if some devotee agrees to make a video, I will request somebody to make a video also. I will request somebody who's understood actually can volunteer to make a video, and they can watch this recording and they can see Saurabh signing, and they can pick up these points, and we can make a video so that you can always refer to it. Okay, so we'll take 2-3 minutes break, and uh, we'll come back with questions. Meanwhile, we can chat. Yes, we can start.
Hare Krishna, Namaskar, Mataji.
Hare
I
Krishna.
think the third, Hare Krishna. So the third one, Mataji, not talking about devotees, but general people when they scold us or scream at us or insult us, and that makes us feel very bad emotionally. When there's some kind of argument, some kind of issue where they are screaming at us, how do we deal with or respond to that kind of situation?
It's a good question. See, I know it is very difficult to do, but I must say that all of you who have joined Krishna consciousness, you are extremely lucky. You are extremely privileged. You are very, very special people. And when somebody is shouting at you, and when somebody is scolding you, you should feel that, oh, you should actually feel sad for them, because they are not getting the knowledge which you are getting. you should sympathize for them and you should pray for them that, oh Krishna, this person has some anger issues, some there is something in his heart because of which he's angry, because he's why we get angry? Because we are not satisfied within our heart. We are not contented with our life. And that is why it comes out as anger. Okay. But on the other side, you people have got Krishna consciousness. And Krishna has blessed you, and Krishna is now giving you so much of knowledge. So, how you should behave with them is forgive. Chant for them. Actually,
Mataji,
believe
but
me.
if we forgive them, those feelings, that emotional, how do we forgive them when in the back of our head, in our minds, in our heart, we feel bad?
Yeah, I know it is hurting. It is hurting definitely. See, they are accumulating their karma. They will get punished for whatever they're doing, but we can't do that. Krishna will settle their, uh, whatever karmas they're doing. But you, as a devotee, if you also keep same negative feelings, then it is bad for your spiritual life. So you should forgive. And actually, when you believe me, trust me, it works. Listen very attentively. When somebody says anything to you, when you next day, when you chant, you actually pray for them. So when you pray for them, you say, Krishna, please give them intelligence, please give them some gyan, some knowledge, so that their anger comes controlled. So Krishna will listen, Krishna will reciprocate, and believe me, within couple of months, you will see that they will also change. You try it and let me know after 6 months. Okay? We'll take the next question. I know it's difficult to do, but I just said that prayers are very powerful. Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna. Hare Krishna, Mataji. I'll take the second question if there's time. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Yeah, just ask Rishikesh's sign name. Yeah. So the six Vaishnava Aparadhas, Mataji,
Yes.
where is this? Can we find this in somewhere? Is it there mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita or is it mentioned in some other
Yeah, no,
scriptures? We can download it.
okay, I'll send it to you. It is there. When you Google it, Vaishnava Aparadha, you get a list. There's a lot of material on Vaishnava Aparadha, but I try to make it easy.
Are there stories related to Vaishnava Aparadha? Are there books related to
Yeah,
Vaishnava
that's it.
Aparadha?
Like exactly. I don't know if you missed the classes. We spoke about Shiva and Daksh Prajapati. We spoke about Haridas and Ramchandra Khan, and we speak about Ambarish and Durvasa. So there are many stories about Vaishnava Aparadha. So the first class we did on Vaishnava Aparadha, how to kill bhakti. There you can see the examples of all. But if you can read, I will forward it to you. Are you able to read? I will forward. Okay, I'll send it to you. Hmm? I'll send it to you. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So Mataji, Mataji, you sent an Instagram post or something like that,
Yes, yes.
where you were
Her,
signing or something like.
yeah, yeah. She was
Yeah.
teaching
So
Krishna painting in school, and I sent it on Instagram. So
thank
she
you,
wants to
Mataji,
say
for
thanks
putting
to
that on
that.
Instagram. Yeah.
Great. You are doing
Thank
a
you. I was
beautiful service, so
surprised.
you are doing a great service. I must say thanks to you. I'm only posting it. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Hare Krishna. Mataji, so I was thinking that I went to Bombay, and so that's some other office. I think I had some work there in some other office. So some teachers together. So the Bombay Deaf School, very old, 55 years or so, the school. And there was a lecture and a session, but I couldn't understand because it was happening.
Mhm.
So for this school, there was some kind of a practice we were doing.
Uh-huh.
28th September, there is a fest for the International Week of Deaf Persons.
Okay.
So was trying to there was a 55-year celebration event. Sorry, Marge, just a second. Yeah, some administration. So some administrative responsibilities, I think a hearing teacher or something like that had offered Nandini Mataji. She was surprised and she said that, no, I don't want to take up higher authority or something like that or administrative duties. I want to remain uh, at the same level of all the others, but
Wow,
that
she was getting a
Mataji,
promotion probably.
mm, mhm. So the deaf school has completed 55 years or something like that. So there was a program and lecture something like that. And they wanted Nandini Mataji to make some important, become like an administrator or something like that
Oh,
of
okay,
that.
okay.
But then I said that no, that is something I don't want to do. I am not very sure of it. And also it might lead to other people getting jealous of me and stuff like that. I just want to remain at the level I am, a normal level, and continue my bhakti.
Nice. So
But then
whatever gives us peace, hmm,
that hearing
whatever
teacher
gives
actually
us,
then
sorry,
wanted
sorry.
me to become
Yeah, yeah.
take care of that kind of administrative duties and stuff like
So sometimes we have to be contented in whatever we are doing good. Happy. We'll take the next question. Sorry, I cannot spend much time on this. Hare Krishna.
No problem, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Some deaf is calling me. Yes, sir. Yes, Hare Krishna, I'm back.
So Mataji, so Mittal Mataji is saying that her uncle, for example, when Mittal Mataji wants to look at the ISKCON classes and learn, her uncle is forcing her to say, no, you don't have to go do homework, do cleaning and do these kind of home chores and stuff like that.
I know it's a very difficult thing. Her parents?
Mama Papa is good, Mataji. Mama Papa, no problem.
Okay. So then you should talk to your parents and tell them that I am liking it. Why he is trying to.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. I'll
You
tell
can
him.
do that. Complain it to them and tell them to ask him to not interfere.
Tell that, Mataji, one more thing.
Yeah.
What do we do, Mataji, with the prasad, with the bhog? After the bhog, after the prasada, whatever is left, should we give it to the cow? Should we throw it? What do we do with it?
No, you should cook less and consume whatever is possible. And if there is some poor people, you can distribute. You can give it to cow also if it is balanced, but don't throw it in the dustbin. Whatever, eat, prepare less, and if you can distribute.
We can eat it, Mataji.
Then what are we supposed to do? We're supposed to eat, of course, and give it to that uncle also. Don't tell him, but they just give it some prasad. You're supposed to eat it. If it's extra, you can feed it to cows, etc., crow, any animal, bird. But first, you have to eat. Otherwise, how will we become purified? Hare Krishna.
Sorry, Mataji, she has third thing, and I don't have much time there. One, two
Yeah,
more hands.
yeah.
Mataji, I don't want to eat onions and garlic, but my parents and my family, how do I manage that? Because they use onion and all of that in their cooking. I'm the only one following this. So how do I do it?
We'll discuss that again. You try to convince them. If not, then meanwhile you have to continue eating that food, whatever they're cooking, till you convince them, or you yourself are independent enough to cook separately for yourself. So this is a struggle which many devotees are facing. So we can take this up probably in some different class where we can just tackle question answer. Right now we cannot go in detail. Yeah. Hare Krishna. Sorry, we shut off or we take one more question. One last question.
I don't know, Mataji, that's a difficult question.
One Tejal will take. Please keep your question very short.
Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
The jealousy, Mataji, when we see Instagram and other people doing well. So, Mataji, when we are jealous, when we see other people's skills or other people's good work, whether we are a general person or or a devotee, our
Yeah,
bhakti will be impacted and will
right,
start deteriorating, correct?
right, right. Correct, correct. It is not something we should have.
Oh, sorry. The question is, so my artwork, my skill and all of that, I am not jealous. The other people are jealous. Will my bhakti be impacted?
No, no, no. Why? Why? You are doing honestly trying to serve and please Krishna. Why will your bhakti be destroyed? Person who is jealous from you will his bhakti will be destroyed.
Sometimes, Mataji, they say nazar lag jati hai na, when you see
Yeah,
some
that's
a
true.
beautiful child or something like they become sick. So
Yeah,
I'm
correct.
just
So that
wondering
is
if people.
why our old people used to say that uh, eating and bhakti should be done in private. उसको नजर लग जाती है भजन और भोजन दोनों ही जो है हमको थोड़ा छुपा के करना चाहिए ताकि उसको बहुत जल्दी नजर लग जाती है that's right what they so especially among people who don't have faith in God, you should not really try to show your bhakti in front of them. You should keep it secret to yourself. Thank you so much. Thank you everybody for the class for this.
We can
And
take one more question, Mataji. We can take Meena Mataji
okay,
also since she is
okay.
waiting. Hare Krishna, Namaskar.
Hare Krishna.
Mm, mm, I'm a teacher, Mataji. After school, when I come back home, I rest for a while or something like that. There are about 7 to 6 deaf children. In the evening, they fight, they get angry, they fight with each other, scold. But then sometimes as a teacher, I also have to discipline them or scold them a little bit. Does that impact me and my bhakti?
No,
Because
no,
I
no.
have to
That is
control.
part as a yeah, correct. So that is your duty as a teacher. You have to control. You have to shout and scold them. But my suggestion is that you should try to engage them in some activity because see, children have a lot of energy, and that energy has to be channelized. They have so much of energy inside them. So try to give them some game of Krishna storytelling or dancing or some activity, some drama, some story you can engage them in Krishna. Krishna conscious activities. You know, take printout of Krishna sketchbook and tell them to color that.
I think some of them are actually really very difficult to manage. Some
Yeah,
kids are
I
good, some
understand.
are a
Yeah.
little difficult.
So we have to deal accordingly. If they are very, very naughty and mischievous, we have to treat them separately. We have to give them activity according to their quality. So if you tell the naughty ones to sit and paint, they will not do. Give them some responsibility that today you will be the monitor of the class. Today you will discipline every. So when you give them some responsibility, they will become disciplined. Make them feel important. Make them feel as if, they are like, they are very intelligent people. Instead of scolding them and correcting them, give them some duty with which they feel very important. And then see they will change. Tell them one day everybody, all of you will become monitor, and tell them to collect the artwork of all students. Then they'll feel important. Hare Krishna.
Thank you,
Hare Krishna.
Mataji.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Saurabh. Thank you, everybody. So we'll try to put the points in the in the group chat, and I will find somebody if we can make a video of all these 6 points. Okay. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Saurabh.